Hello my friends, this video is about Monde 2. So Monde 2 is a H system world, one of the last H system. Now there's only Welt 2 and Monde 2. Monde 2 is a French server, supposed to be French, and the support is French, the names are French, and the language here is French. We have now House 5, which is Manhattan Project and the allies, fighting with House 11 and the allies. So just coming here, showing you the points. Here we have House 5 with 6 million points, and here we have House 11 is our enemy. House 17 is an ally. They are participating with us in the war, but they have 1.6 million. 11 has dropped to 4.7 million. They had the upper hand, they had more than this. 12 is 1.4 million. House 6 is not just an active ally, they're just friendly towards us. We maybe have a non-aggression pact or something with them, but they are taking our land. I don't know how it's going on in the political spectrum. I don't talk to them. So we have House 12 here with 1.4. House 4 is 890,000. There's one faction there. House 3 is also one faction at 63,000. I think it's few players only here. Yeah, dukes and princes and whatever is not an active house. Here we have Enterprise Demolition. Yeah, we have some crown princes here. There's only few players left. A lot of them have dropped out, I think. And clearly after 6 months you can see Manhattan Project is winning this war, and from the day one I knew they're going to win, because just look at this. Here we have the leader of the House Marshal, United States IRS, and you can see in his villages he is not under ID in any of them. I think maybe if he's just building the village or waiting for supplies. Here we are beating you also, he's not under ID. Zedret is on vacation mode. We have players that are under ID, yes, but the main ones like YOLO, let me see. So YOLO here is not under ID, you see. Toxic Panda, another player. You can see he's not under ID. Their style of playing involves a lot of cards. They really spend on the game, and they are a blessing for Firefly at the moment. They spend a lot on the cards. That's what I can say. Toby here, you see Toby, he's not under ID. So let's see here, he's in Mayo, he's not under ID. And like the guy next to him is Pitcher, he's under ID, 16 hours. You see here, like Visca is one of the bigger players for them. He's now 22 villages, 17 hours under ID, right? Here we come to province here just to show you as a concentration. Here we have GBR Bob, is 1 day under ID. Here we have Jonathan, he's 15 hours under ID, right? Tomskin is a village, it's most probably going to get raised. This other one is under ID for 10 hours. This is his number, so here he's also under ID. She or whatever, most probably a he, anyways. Tyre Buchon is under ID, so they are always under ID. They have been under ID for 6 months, and then maybe they have been farming faith points for maybe 4,000 days or so. So they have a lot of faith points, and they have completely drained it. A lot of them are finishing their faith points. These players most probably have been together since the beginning, and now they are losing because when their faith point is finished, there's nothing to guard them against relentless attacks of House 5. Manhattan Project will just remove them very quickly. They will not stand a chance against Manhattan, and they cannot rebuild their villages. They don't have the time and resources to spend on the game. They cannot be always online, and if they can, they cannot defend very well. And I mean, the state of the map shows they were on the top, they had more points. After 6 months, Manhattan Project has what they had. Manhattan Project also lost a few counties, but it has been filled by other players. So Manhattan Project is beating them. Their stronghold was here. You could see them concentrated here all was a lot of villages and they had a lot of bomb bases here. But now you can see that this there are house 5 in every parish almost. Some parishes are completely reset. There's no players there. Here we have heavy power. Of course this must be under ID, but it is not. I don't know why, but on the other side this guy is under ID. He's on the vacation mode. So Anfas is under ID for 4 days here. He's not under ID for 4 days other places, I think. Here's 8 hours, yeah. Here's 4 hours. So that's the thing. They cannot go toe to toe. They're just hiding behind their resources. Now you might feel pity for them. You might think that Manhattan Project is bad coming and, you know, attacking them. It's not true. They attacked the Manhattan Project first. They attacked House 5 first. So did House 7, House 14. They had a surprise attack on us with no warning, with no communication. They just started attacking us thinking that they're going to take us by surprise and then destroy us completely in like, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. And they failed. So when they failed, what was left? Of course, the villages that were lost to us, we captured their villages and they had to go and hide behind ID, right? Or they would just keep losing the villages and destroyed. So after a while they realized that, okay, this is pointless. So we had a peace agreement. We take some lands from them and we kept what we had. Then with House 11, they are just having more resources and they are lasting longer. They just keep IDing, and of course we have taken over counties and countries from them, especially Belgium. Here we have it under our control at the moment. So you might think, okay, these people were on the map, why we come and play here? It's a free-to-play game. Other players also can come, and when these kind of wars end, a lot of them come and say, oh, we are not going to play this game. Oh, they come and destroy our world, blah blah blah. But they don't understand. Other players don't think that this is your world. You are not the owner of the server, right? But when they have a lot of resources, they start to become bullies. They don't let other players to play on the server. Making an example here, we have Old Farmer. He was a dot. He couldn't have a village. He couldn't have a parish. He was just a dot. He couldn't build anything. He already gave up. He just maybe come here and check the state of the world. But now he has hope. All of this province was a dead province. There was no player here. There was no villages here. Now it's a vibrant place. There's a lot of villages, small villages. A lot of players are playing here, right? So this was empty. This was empty. The map was empty. And why was that? Is, I don't say everybody, but I think 50% of the players, they wouldn't let anybody to join the map. They wouldn't let anybody to farm on the map. They were just bullies. Everybody, even so weak, they just attack him and then they don't let them play, right? So that was how they were doing. So they are not people to, you know, having sympathy with. Keep their place by just not letting anybody else even join the map. And when someone does, and that they are, you know, better in the game, they are just have to hide behind ID. That's all about it. So I don't want to name it, I don't want to label it, but I'm just explaining what is it. You can label it yourself in the comment section. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Monde 2 is going to end because you can see Manhattan Project has already gotten a star, and House 14, I don't think they are going to try again and fight with Manhattan Project. They have done a few rounds of fights with them and they have understand, I think, the strengths of Manhattan Project. Yeah, Manhattan Project is winning this map, and other players are now actually, I can say that they are actually welcome, though it's not safe, especially going to this map at the moment. It's not safe for new players to come and try to get the bronze prize. You can come and under fire, under bully, you can start to build up, and I promise you, when Manhattan Project wins the game, or you know, deal with these problems and the bullies in the map, it's going to be better, hopefully, for normal players and farmers who want to, just enjoy the ride and then enjoy the prize at the end of the map.